What happens when law enforcement officers lack the basics of the law? They arbitrarily arrest people. What's the solution? They should undergo proper schooling. But what if a law student decides to teach a cop? In this eye-opening video, we bring you an intriguing scenario where a law student takes on the task of educating a police officer. On September 14, 2023, Officer Pirtle from the New Mexico State University Police Department received an anonymous call. The call alleged that 19-year-old student Joe Martinez brought a case of beer into his dorm room in Las Cruces, New Mexico. When Officer Pirtle knocked on the door of the dorm room, Martinez started recording the interaction.
Yeah, I can help you.
Is there anyone else in here?
No, it's just me.
Okay. You mind just opening the door, that way I can see?
What you trying to look for?
I just want to make sure there's no one else in there to start, and then I'll talk to you about
there's no one in there right now.
Okay.
Right.
Come out here and talk to me then.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be honest with you. So we got a report that you were seen walking into your dorm with alcohol. So
Okay.
Is there alcohol in there?
I don't answer questions. What's your name and your badge number?
Officer Pirtle, NMSU Police. You have an ID with you?
I do.
Okay, can I see it?
You suspect me of a crime?
I do.
Okay, what crime and how can you articulate it?
Minor in possession of alcohol. We got a report that you were walked in.
So it's like here that they said thing? It's like they said that he has, and that's how you're gonna articulate it.
So we don't have to go down this route. If you wanna go down this route, we can.
Well, I really don't, but like I'm studying right now. I'm doing homework. You knocked on my door. I'm out here. I want to know what's on. You say that they said that there's alcohol in this room. How can you articulate it though?
Okay, so that's why I'm here talking to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I still need to ID you.
No.
And then we need to go from there.
You have to suspect me of a crime.
I do.
You realize that cops in New Mexico don't have qualified immunity, right?
I do that. I do.
Okay, so from here on, let's just be careful with what you're about to do right now. Okay. You're saying that you want my ID, but right now you or yourself can articulate a crime that I've committed.
Okay.
So
I already explained to you why I'm here. Why
okay,
I need your ID.
I know what you're here, but okay, is my ID gonna tell you if there's alcohol in that room?
No, but I still need to identify you.
My name is Joel.
I need your first, last name, and your date of birth.
No, you don't.
I do. If you don't want to provide that,
you don't want to call Officer Donovan or one of your supervisors here?
Yeah, I can get a sergeant over.
Then calling them, because right now, this is not what you want to do right now, because this is a violation of my Fourth Amendment.
Okay. All right. Let me get a sergeant over here. Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Martinez refused to reveal his identity. He argues that the anonymous report of someone bringing alcohol into the dorm isn't sufficient for reasonable, articulable suspicion. However, because the identity of the caller is unknown, it is unclear whether the information provided established reasonable suspicion.
Yeah, he's free to go, but he can't go in the room.
He can't?
No, not at this time.
Someone called and said that they saw us or me walk in there with a case of beer, but that's all they have. So
it's an investigation. I'm talking to him. He doesn't want to identify himself. So there's a sergeant on the way that's going to talk to him until this gets figured out. I don't want anyone to go in the room.
Is anything going to happen if I don't identify myself?
You can be arrested for concealing identity, yes.
I want you to say, if you don't ID to me right now, if I don't give you my ID, that you're going to arrest me. I want you to give me that ultimatum.
Just hold on. You want to wait? You said you wanted to wait to speak to a supervisor, so let's just do that, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Officer John Lovelace provided his name and badge number and asked for Martinez's ID. Martinez didn't share his identity, demanded his rights, and challenged the legal order. The officer threatened to make an arrest if no identification was shown. Martinez stands firm, exercising his right to stay silent despite the officer's push for cooperation.
Name and badge number, please.
Sergeant John Lovelace. My badge number is 212.
212. All right, thank you. Officer said here that if I don't ID, I will be subject to arrest. Is that true?
It's possible, yes.
Possible, yes or no? I need that ultimatum, or else I won't get my ID.
Okay, so technically right now, yes, you could be arrested.
Could. I need a yes or no. Like, I need you to tell me if you don't give me your ID right now, I'm going to arrest you.
Why would I say that to you?
Because right now you're asking.
Yes.
And I have the right to say no. Because you're asking. It's not a lawful order. Okay. I need you to make it a lawful order.
You're being detained for suspicion of minor in possession of alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
We need to see your ID.
Okay, and if not?
And if not, you could be considered concealing identity.
Because New Mexico statute says that concealing of identity is a secondary charge. I would have to have been arrested or suspected of a crime. No, right now, you hear just hearsay.
You're arrested or suspected. You're being suspected of having possession.
On what grounds?
Okay, so do you have any alcohol in your possession?
I don't answer questions. On what grounds?
What we are trying to do is we're trying to be cooperative with you and have you be cooperative with us
Mm-hmm.
and help us clear this matter up.
Okay, I gave him my name,
You,
Joel.
Ben, what's your last name?
You don't need my last name and you do not need my date of birth unless you want to run my name through your system. Are you trying to run my name through the
Do you have
system?
warrants for your arrest? Is
Are you?
anything
I don't
that
answer
would be
questions.
concerned?
I don't answer questions. I'm
don't
asking
answer
questions.
questions.
I don't. It's my Fifth Amendment. Is it or is it not?
So the next step in this process would be, would you give us consent to check your room?
Nope.
To make sure that
Nope.
you have no alcohol in your possession?
Nope. I do not consent to any searches nor seizures.
Okay, very good. This is completely up to you how you want to play this.
You could get a warrant, or you could,
So
or you have probable
right
cause.
now,
Go
right
ahead.
now, we do have reasonable suspicion that possibly a crime had been committed.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to investigate that. You're certainly welcome to refuse if you wish.
I know.
But we need to ID you. If you do not present your identification, you can face a non-traffic
Could.
citation.
No, I need that ultimatum.
cooperative
I will
with
give
us.
you my ID if you say that I'm going to go get arrested if I don't give it to you.
So you'll give us if we say that.
If you say that, yes, sir. Because that's already grounds for me to set up litigation against you.
So you want us to threaten
You want us to
Yes, I
threaten you?
want you to give me that ultimatum if you really want the
I'm not
ID.
gonna threaten you. That's not how this is gonna
Why? Because you know you can't. You know you can because you know that opens up for litigation.
The officers asked for consent to search Martinez's room. He strongly objects to any searches or seizures. The officers attempted to explain the need for identification and threatened him with an arrest if he didn't cooperate. Martinez demands a clear ultimatum and highlights the possibility of legal action.
Yeah, you got that. Pigs fool for real.
Why do you use that term?
Because what the are you searching my leg?
We're not searching
No,
you.
that's a
Go ahead and identify him real quick,
seize of
please.
my identification.
Just
Is
need
a
to confirm.
seizure of my identification, yes or no?
We just need to see who you are in order to
I
go
told you
for
my name.
investigation.
My
You gave
legal
us your
name.
first name.
What is my Joel? Not the legal name or what?
Joel what?
He has my ID. Go look at it.
Perfect. That's all we
Yeah.
needed. Thank you.
Martinez argues that concealing one's identity is not a crime, asserting his right to walk away. He stood firm against the officers' attempt to link it to an investigation. The officers discussed obtaining a search warrant, but with only an anonymous call, the legality is questionable.
All right.
So we're not gonna argue with you. Have a nice day.
Get the out of here.
Well, this is actually a common area, so we're allowed to be.
Yeah, go work. I pay you for something. Yes, I
Why
pay
are
you
you
for something.
doing
Get out of here. Because you got my ID for no reason, brother.
Oh, okay.
Get the out of here.
Have a nice day, sir.
You.
Martinez questioned the officers when they appeared to stand around. He asked them to go, expressing frustration over providing his ID without reason. The officers decided not to argue and left the place. Martinez did a fantastic job of standing up for his rights, especially considering his age.